Hello and welcome to African Brands. Actions, they say, speak louder than voice. The founder CEO of Sureway Auto has introduced a mouth-watering offer to all car owners and intending car owners on how easy and affordable it is with Sureway Autos. And on brand focus is creativity at its peak. The founder CEO of Everything Beautiful by AISHA spoke on how her brand is positioned to make millionaires by the subscription of her partnership plan, and other innovative brands the likes of founder CEO Technautic Nigeria Limited and the founder CEO of Golden REALTOR Services Limited. Stay tuned as this brand unfolds their various services and innovation in the African markets. I'm Obi Christian. Stay tuned. David Wisdom Shiagbanwe, CEO, Sureway Autos Limited.
Sureway Automobile is an automobile company that deals with automobiles. We deal with foreign use, brand new, and Nigerian use. And then basically, we brought new innovation of a swap deal. You can swap your old car for a new one. You can buy from us. You can as well sell yours to us. It was just a vision of my love for cars. You know, from cradle, I've been a person that I love luxury and in cars. So I feel the best thing for me to do when I had an opportunity, you know, I had an opportunity of working under a automobile company. You know, I passed through their trainings and then I was in. So it's something that the love for cars was drove me into automobiles business. Automobile sector in Nigeria have actually contributed a lot in Nigeria sector and economy as well. I think, record if I'm not wrong, a total sum of 140-something thousand cars were imported 2022, right? And those cars passed through clearing and money have been paid into. So I believe they contribute to the economy and otherwise. One of the major challenges that hits every automobile dealer in Nigeria is the inflations of the duty, custom duty. It really affected people that are bringing in cars. You know, people that are running with a certain amount of capital, you know, they have to, you know, add up a little bit to be able to, you know, bring down the cars from port. And to us that do Nigerian used cars, it's always very risky in terms of verification of cars. You know, we don't have access to auto rage. So we have to send to auto rage to verify for us to be able to verify that the authenticity of a particular car. So it takes time. So if the government can give us access, if somebody can easily, you know, access the auto rage database and with plate number or through chassis number to verify a particular car, without having to contact them, that will take time. You know, it will reduce the stress of the intensity of the business. Well, in Nigeria, for you to run a good business and a successful one here, due to a lot of policies that you need to abide, you as well, I feel one of the things that one should need to consider is consistency, having that zeal And it's not just you running into it because other people are doing it and it's working for them. You need to love what you're doing. You need to love the business. If you don't love the business, you can't stay consistent, because it's the zeal that push that consistency for you to keep trying, even when it's not paying off. But be believing that this thing is going to pay off at a particular time will give you that zeal to keep pushing. We actually have an innovation that we're hoping that God help us. We are looking at expanding, because apart from the challenges I stated earlier, people that are far away, for them to be able to do swap deal is always very, very difficult. So if you are able to expand to the level of having branches in each state, it will enable people to just take their cars to the nearest of our branch, and then they evaluate it there, and then we can move the cars to their location, and then make the whole thing easy. So we're looking at expanding and having a lot of branches around Nigeria nationwide. Our Instagram handle is Sureway_autos on Instagram. On Facebook is Sureway Autos, and we are also on TikTok at Sureway Autos. Okay, our phone number is 0812-879-2364. I work always, but as human, we create time for wine, and create time for ourselves as well. But the schedules and the level of the business, we're really occupied, but we're pushing and we are trying our best.
Aisha Oshowa Teller, CEO, Everything Beautiful by Aisha Oshowa.
Everything Beautiful by Aisha Oshowa is an African brand that specializes in production and distribution of stainless steel jewelry, sterling silver and moissanite, pure gold and diamonds. We produce about 75% of our designs. We love to design and produce our designs for uniqueness, you understand? And we're into distribution. We have wholesalers. We have over 300 wholesalers at the moment. We have wholesalers, and we have about 6 wholesale platforms that provide people the opportunity to tap into the jewelry business. Well, our vision is to have the leading jewelry brand in the world, and we're working towards that. I'll say we are one of the leaders in Nigeria right now, and we keep pushing every day. That's the mission. That's the vision, to keep going, to have a store in every state in Nigeria, every country in Africa. Our quality is impeccable. We offer the purest of stainless steel. We offer certified fine silver, and we offer pure gold, 9 karat, 14 karat, and 18 karat pure gold. Well, logistics, I would say logistics, and this is because about 80% of my business is online. Now, the issue is getting the items from our end to the customers as fast as they would want it. Because when people buy, they want to receive it fast, especially when there has been an exchange of money. You understand? So people want to receive the goods fast. So I think the major challenge has been logistics, nothing else really. There is just one formula to run a successful business, irrespective of the country in question. Starting a business is like learning to drive a car. There will be the initial fear. Now, once you start the driving lesson and you take the first lesson, you understand that it is not rocket science. It's not as bad as you thought. You become a professional, you pick up your keys, you get on the express and you drive. That's how starting a business is. So please, don't be too afraid to start that business. Don't be too afraid to convert those thoughts into a profitable business that you will be proud of. And there are steps. You need discipline. You need discipline. You need commitment. You need to believe in yourself. And you should also understand that there are processes to starting a business. You need to register the business. You need to understand the regulatory bodies involved. You need to know if you want to center your business online or you want to have a space, and be flexible. We have different types of people with different types of needs. So my point here is you should be able to diversify and always know that you will achieve great heights as long as you believe. Getting access to us is very easy. We have different platforms through which you can reach us. We have social media platforms. We have an easy wholesale platform that you can tap into, and we have 6 different wholesale groups depending on your strengths and your capacity. We have one for 60,000, for 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, and 5 million naira. We will assist you in starting your business if you have not already started, or helping you run your business, or assisting you in running your business smoothly if you already have a jewelry brand that you just need a supplier for, to get quality items that will help you sell fast and keep your customers. Now we are open to mentees, right? We have a mentorship program where we pick individuals who are strong-willed and who have a drive for success, and we help them to become the next generation, or that generation of successful entrepreneurs. We also have a book, a guideline on how to start an online jewelry business. Now, this book can assist with any type of business, not just the jewelry business, because it highlights how to start a business from start to finish, not just online, but offline also. So please grab a copy and you wouldn't regret it. Okay, so please catch us on social media. We have our Instagram pages. We have a page for stainless steel jewelry, which is AISHA _jewelry_. We have a page for pure gold, diamonds, moissanite, and sterling silver, which is AISHA _luxury. And we have a page for our bags, and you can buy our bags from our Instagram page, shop AISHA OCHUWA. At home with my family. Family time. I hardly have enough time to rest during the week, so weekends are for family. We go out, we have times together, indoors, outdoors, just fun with my family mostly.
Engineer David Williams, Chairman CEO, Technautic Nigeria Limited. Okay, so we are deeply into renewable energy, solar energy to be precise. We started this about 2017 when we have been building inverters for personnel to suit personal needs. So some clients will come, okay, I want to get 4 kVA, they will manufacture according to your own need. And until 2022, we started manufacturing of solar hybrid inverters in commercial quantities. And we observed that the power sector there's a big void there that needs to be filled. And we've said that we are going to be the ones to fill that void. And so far so good, we are the leading brand when it comes to solar inverter manufacturing. In fact, we are the only one right now in Nigeria manufacturing solar hybrid inverters from scratch to the finish. We manufacture inverters from range of 2 kVA
2.2 kVA, 3 kVA, 4 kVA, 6.5, 10 kVA. We are presently working on a 1 megawatt solar plant in Abuja. And we also provide solar panels. Here it is like a one-stop shop. Whatever you need as regards solar, hybrid inverters, and alternative power solution, we have everything here. If you happen to look at other vendors, all of them are all importers. But here we do everything from scratch to the finish, including the programs. That is why you see that a lot of our competitors, when the inverter gets bad, that is the end of it. But in our own case, if at all you have any challenge or issue with your inverter, all you just need to do is just bring it to the factory, we'll fix it in matter of a day, in less than 24 hours, and we give it back to you. To repair inverters, you need to also have what they call the source code. And without that source code, even if you replace an exactly the same component in a faulty inverter, it won't work, except that component is programmed. But here, as much as the program code is involved, we have it here. So if we replace your component, we'll program it for you, and your inverter is back running in full force. This issue of power has been a big problem in the country, and it is something that we heavily depend upon. We depend on electricity in almost every facet of our lives. And it's unfortunate that we are not getting what we want, especially in terms of power, electricity, for our consumables and for business. But here in Technautic Nigeria Limited, we are trying as much as possible to see how we work with the government to provide solar power plants, because it is clear and obvious that our hydro generation is no longer meeting the demands of Nigerians. We need alternative solutions that are very effective, and that is where we come into the picture. So we are also looking at liaising with the government to provide alternative solar solutions, solar plants that will be able to supply as much as 1 megawatt power. And if we have that, at least it would greatly improve the power industry in Nigeria. This field of business is very capital intensive. So one way the government can help is giving tech companies grants that would help them increase their production, get more materials, carry out research and development. Because in this field of study, research and development is very, very important. You need to always be innovating, researching, and seeing ways to develop your product, making them better until you get to that level where you say, yes, this is the best out there. So if they can help us with all these grants, it will really go a long way. And also in tax, it helps tech companies thrive. So our vision is to be #1 leading brand when it comes to power electronics manufacturing in Nigeria and Africa at large, to make sure that we solve as much as is possible every power problem that every Nigerian is having, and doing so in a very affordable way that even the middle class and the low-income earners will be able to afford alternative power solutions. So first of all, you have to create a good product. 2, you have to be confident in your product. And 3, you need to have a tough skin to run a business in Nigeria. If not, the wind will just blow you, and that is the end of it. You just need to be consistent and disciplined. It's very important. One of our major challenge is the inflation is taking a crippling effect on so many industries. And for us, it's very severe because a lot of things that we get have now tripled, and which is seriously affecting the cost of production. And we cannot apply that same effect to the clients. They won't even want to buy. If the government can create better policies for tech companies like ours, it will help us a lot. And another challenge is most Nigerians are not educated, especially when it comes to alternative power solutions. So we are also taking it upon ourselves to educate people as much as is possible how these things work and how they can maximize and efficiently use these products and solar systems in general. I know in a very few, if not 1 or 2 years, I'll be getting recognition from Forbes and other international. I'm very certain of that. But in at least 5 years from now, I'm looking at this company, if not being $500 million company, $500 million company in the next 5 years, yes. We have an Instagram handle at Technautic1, TECHNAUTIC1. And we also have a Facebook handle, same at Technautic1. And we have a website, www.technauticafrica.com. So you can also reach us via our customer care reps that will be willing and attend to you with lightning speed. If I'm not working, sometimes you would see me at a good, nice restaurant, just relaxing with family, or maybe at a nice bar, just having a drink or two with some friends.
Miriam Omolara Mohammed, CEO, Golden Realtor Services Limited.
Golden Realtor Service was actually born out of a need. So it's actually related to me personally. Both parents are civil servants. My dad is now retired. So when I have conversations with my mom's colleagues about housing, and they're like, that it is not for our category, and I feel bad about it. So that's one of the real reasons why I am so driven in the real estate industry. My major target is not the high end. It is for everybody to believe and work towards owning a home. We make home ownership dreams a reality for everyone. So when you're not educating people on investment, on financial discipline, how do they get to upgrade their mind to owning a home? So that's majorly what our vision and mission is. Our core values: trust, genuinity. If you don't trust me as a person, why would you do business with me? So trust is based on personal basis, and genuinity in terms of the property. We offer property documentation, property verification. When clients buy, they're not just buying from us. We follow up on the documentation up until the allocation process. Even after your allocation and we've given you your land, if it's a land you are buying, of course we want to know when you're developing. And the ones that even buy houses from us, of course, we will come for your housewarming. There's no industry you think of that real estate doesn't cut across. We see the likes of the McDonald's, you see the likes of Tesla, even the telecoms, MTN, the likes of them, they are all into real estate because they have to own buildings. Real estate industry is, I would not want to, not biased, objectively, is like one of the top industries, if not the number one that cuts across all industries. So one of the key factors is grit, and of course, passion for it. You know you're solving a need. So on my low days, I get my satisfaction when I read my client testimonials and feedback from them. You know that you're solving needs for some other people. So those factors are very important. When we are working as realtors, when we want to sell land, we want to sell houses to people. And the roads leading to those places, the houses are beautiful, lands are very good, but the roads leading there are terrible. Of course, it brings about different challenges, and clients are like, this road, but government are not doing these roads, and we can't wait for them. So it is on the developers to do the roads. So it is very important. So if government is doing what they are supposed to do, roads are good, maybe instead of clients paying high fees for developmental levy, it comes really low. So one way or the other, it's affecting everybody. So it has a ripple effect on us. Good roads is very important. Electricity is very, very important. In 5 years, I want to say Golden Realtor in nothing less than 5 other countries. So we're working on Ghana, we're working on South Africa, we're working on Dubai, and well, the remaining two we don't know yet, perhaps UK and US. Then in terms of staff strength, if we're in 5 different countries, we would have nothing less than 20 staffs per country. That's also tied to another question, employment. So in terms of staff strength, we should not be looking at anything less than 100 in terms of staff strength. So if you don't see me advertising properties, selling lands, you can catch me doing volunteering works all around. I belong to several NGOs, and hobbies, I love watching movies. I love being on the road. My NGO works, I love being on the move, event planning, project planning, yeah.
Welcome back, and we'll call it a wrap on this week's program. And if you missed out on this episode, you can continue this conversation on our YouTube page. Remember, business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. Join us same time, same station next week. I'm Obi Christian. Thank you.